Well, here I am making a tekkit video. I'll probably do some tekkit light videos as well. But version 1.5.1 Minecraft. I don't know what all this means. Minecraft Forge, that's the mod loader it's using. 67 mods loaded. That's a lot of mods. It's all these. I have done a bit of computer craft, but the first thing I did on tekkit well, I'll just tell you what I did. I built a, here we go, got a water pump. With redstone engines, which are just basically an electric motor. So, you know, I've got a pipe going over to those tanks. So if I turn the engine motors on, I prefer to call them motors because they, you know, you don't really get an electric combustion engine really. So yeah, there's the water going down the pipe. That one tank is almost nearly full, and the others are empty, sort of. 1 minute, let me change to morning. I don't know why there's so much lag. Didn't think my computer was that slow. It's because this new screen recorder records better quality, so games will probably play worse, I suppose. I don't know whether that yellow thing where the mouse pointer would be is on, because, you know, I haven't watched the recording back yet. I'm still recording the recording you're watching. So that was my first water pump. It's a bit small, a bit crap. Second pump. Like this second pump. That is the tank for it. It's absolutely massive. The pipe goes, well, all the way over here to where I have a switch and redstone. Oh. And a computer. I haven't configured the computer, but there's the pumping platform. Then it pumps the water into the tank. And you can see the water coming down the pipe and going into the tank. That funny weird pattern it makes. So this side is empty, but the other side's sort of starting to fill up. I am going to add more pumps, extend the platform and add more pumps into that one pipe. And the last one, computer craft. As you can see, my taskbar meters are working well. Showing me the RAM, processor and the hard drive usage. So, I've got this switch, I'll show you where that goes to. 2 beds. So, if I go outside. I have iron golem spawners on the roof, because there's a lot of slimes in the flat world biome. See that they've been killing slimes, because they're fantastic, iron golems are. I could just switch to creative. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I have the redstone and repeaters going all the way down to the pump. And I'm basically nicking all the villagers' water, pumping out of their well. So yeah, I'm pumping all their water back to my house, where I've got tanks to store the water. I know it's not a very nice thing to do, nick all their water, but you know, it looks good. You can see there's barely any water in the tanks at all. Turn back to survival. We don't have too many items, we have not enough items. It's basically the same thing, you know, it's all the controls up here to give you, full health, set the time. I don't know what magnetic mode is, I don't know, I can turn the rain on. And I can turn it off. And it's becoming night time. So, you may be wondering, how am I going to get into my house? Well, the computer gives it away a little bit. So, when I need to get into my house, this works on servers that are in adventure mode as well, I suppose. You can't smash the door down in adventure mode, so what you have to do is right click on the computer, wait a second, and it'll boot up, and I've created a program. I'll leave the link to the video that showed me how to do this. I'll leave a link to the video. So input password. I'll input my password, click enter, get away from the computer, and it leaves the door open for 5 seconds, closes it, and then the computer shuts down. And just to get out, I've just got a button. Yeah, my house doesn't have much stuff in it at the moment, but I don't really need anything. I can get all the items I need from here. Creeper spawner, that would be just a bad thing to put in your house, seriously. So I think that's just about it really for tekkit main. I think we should move on to tekkit light. Sorry about the bad frame rate, it's just terrible. So sorry, I can't help having a bad computer. But it's not bad, it's just, what do I do? I have a crap screen recorder and good frame rate, or good screen recorder, bad frame rate, but better quality? I don't know. But if you have this set to 720p, the quality is pretty good. If you look at the taskbar, it actually looks like you're looking at your taskbar after it's been recorded. You know, the quality is pretty good. I don't know what in-game quality is like, but what I will do, I will pause the recording while I'm booting up Tekkit Lite, because it can take quite a while to boot up, so I'll just pause the recording just about now. Okay, I've just unpaused the paused, whatever. I've yeah, started it playing, you know what I mean. Turn the recorder back on. So we've got mods, I think there's just as many. Most of them are the same, but I like Tekkit Lite because it's got the nuke mod with the nuclear reactors and stuff. Default texture pack, you know, don't really need a texture pack. So, single player, my first nuke tutorial. Nuke tutorial kinda went wrong because I set off too many nukes and the world lagged, so my computer's on for about 2 hours with the processor flat out, just trying to sort itself out. Eventually it did. As you can see, this was, I dug a hole, just a single hole, down to bedrock and through bedrock into like that open black hole you get, and filled it with nukes all the way to the top, set a light to it, and they all blew up, created this massive crater. So if I go down here, that's oil, so I could perhaps pump that oil away sometime. As you can see, I'm sat on one layer of bedrock. I think that hole I made is down there somewhere. But just to show you, I'll just smash one hole. Yeah. That's one layer of bedrock I'm sat on, and then all the way up. I'll just fill that hole in. We don't want anybody hurting themselves, do we? So, there are sand, which makes perfect sense. That's just funny. See, we can see there's some nice ores inside the rock. You know, some redstone, coal, diamond even. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, it's just a random bat flying around. More diamond, coal, redstone, gold, or butter, whatever you want to call it. That oil. I think that oil preserved some of the land, soil, rock, whatever. Only free to ride the oil flume of bedrocky death. Woo! How terrible. So yeah, that's second nuclear disaster. I think I my computer, see how bad it actually is. So yeah. Create a new world to show you nuclear explosions happening. I don't think you would want to blow up nukes in survival, because when you blow up a nuke, it gives you like hunger. You know, like when you eat raw chicken or rotten flesh, it gives you like hunger for like 20 minutes. So after the lag stops, I'll just leave it to load a little bit. The graphics card's not too hot, 44 degrees. 60 degrees yesterday. See a creeper. And a skeleton. Well, yeah, now a bit more of the map is loaded, well, world, whatever you want to call it, is loaded. Let's blow up one nuke. So I load number 1 in my not enough items. Place one nuke. Oh, I'm in survival. Maybe I should switch to creative before I blow things up. Place one. And takes quite a bit longer to blow up because, oh, here we go, it's blown up. Now, that's quite a big explosion. So I'd say that's at least 20, 30 TNTs all packed into one block. And you can see the funny blobby thing going across the screen. If I go into my survival inventory, hunger and radiation. I guess that gives you cancer after a while. I'm not sure. So the nuclear radiation gives you hunger and radiation. I'm not sure what the radiation does to you. I think it might probably kill you in survival. I'm not sure. I could switch to survival, but I don't want to. So yeah, that's the aftermath of one. Several. So I think here looks good. If I now that's an awful lot of nukes, but it'll be worth it. Prepare for some lag. Thank God, I thought I couldn't fly then. I'm going to go up quite high to stop some of the lag. Well, it should stop the lag, I'm not sure. You see the processor still. Well, it didn't lag too bad, considering. As you can see, the explosion. Then it'll slowly load the chunks. Yeah, that's lots of lag. I can barely move. I'd never bad. You know, look at it. My computer's basically doing nothing. I think I'll just pause the recording until the lag stops. Or not. Has it got better? No. Pause the video. Well, a bit more of the crater loaded, and you know, you can see how big it is now, just from, what would it be, 9 to 11 nukes. You know, that's down to bedrock easy. Look. What creates all the lag is with that little ground icon. Creates all the lag. As soon as those have disappeared after about half an hour, there's no lag at all. You know, you can jump down, climb up the side, do whatever you like, and there's literally no lag at all. So that's that. Shutting down internal server. Yeah, if you do too many explosions then try and close it while it's still exploding, it just says closing down internal server for like half an hour to an hour. I like to just task manager and then close it. I won't delete that because I might need it. So that's about it for that. Surgeon Simulator, that's been done. Terrasology, another good game. Mithruna, another good game. Mithruna is still being developed. As you can see, the video I did last night, well, just the last video on the list. There's a few good links to websites. You know, to download Revo and installer, Speedfan, and other amazing software. So, you know, go and download them, try them out, especially CCleaner. If you have a particularly slow computer, you know, mine was lagging then because it's not powerful enough, but if you've got a powerful computer that's lagging, seriously, run CCleaner on it. I'll do a video on it sometime on a slow computer. Mine doesn't need it because I recently run CCleaner, and Revo uninstall is just brilliant. If ever you need to uninstall anything, you know, that's the thing to use because the built-in one is just totally crap. So yeah, that's it. See ya probably in about 6 hours for another video.